was naked. You got me blushing, and you forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow in immortality. I can see you and me in immortality.
Hello, people. Need to wait a minute for X-Plane. And yeah, so we were flying from London City over to Dublin. Welcome aboard. So we're going to climb our stairs now. Because why not? I thought this would be a nice addition to it. We're getting the door. We are inside of the cockpit. So what's going to happen is we're going to shut these doors here, and we're going to input our fuel after we have turned our battery and our ground power, and we have started to align our IRS. So window heats can come on. Our trimmer switch is also on. So let's go into fuel and weight, and we need 6.4. We need 6.4, and the payload is going to be 7.9er, which is all set in here. Cool. We need to make sure to actually put a bit more, so we can put 8 in there, just so that we have enough fuel to taxi if we have delays or things like that. Hello Danny, how are you? Okay, so that is the sound that we like to hear. FMC, position initialization. Copy that into the scratch pad and paste it in that section. Echo Golf Lima Charlie, wrong order then. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. And gate 9. So let's go into our origin, knows where we are, and we're going over to Ireland. Hello, I'm good, but I'm at my cousin's. Cool. We are Shamrock 2556. Hello, Rory. So it already knows our 0 fuel weight, our reserves today are 3.7, and our cost index is 48. Cruising altitude today is 340, and our winds when we're at 340 are 018, at the heading at 018 at 10 knots, so that is literally nothing, but that's fine. -3 degrees Celsius, we're going to execute that, November 1 limit. The outside temperature should be +9, climb -2, which is all set. Flaps 5 for departure. There was this flight sim called VR Infinite Pilot Fly. I think I've heard of it, but I don't really know too much about it. Trim is set V1, VR, V2. Don't know why the VR V1, VR, V2 weights and speeds are small, but that is fine. Doors all locked open. We need to get the cabin lighting over to takeoff and landing. Yeah, so we now need to go into departure, and we need to get ATIS 13635. 13635.
On first contact. London City information, Charlie.
Sorry about that, guys.
1420. Runway in use 27. Transition level flight level 75. Surface wind variable 3 knots.
Okay, I've got all of that put down, and ground is 121.82.
Kilometers or more broken 3500 feet.
Okay, cool. London City ground, good afternoon. This is Shamrock 2556. Information Charlie, QNH 1011, Boeing 738 stand 9er, requesting clearance to Dublin.
Shamrock 2, Corsair Shamrock 2556, City ground. I have not received a flight plan from you.
We will refile Shamrock 2556. Okay, refiling, even though we've already filed, but that's fine. Okay, so we're just going to disconnect, reconnect. You hit shows online, connect. Shamrock 2556, we have refiled information Charlie, Boeing 738, requesting clearance over to Dublin.
Shamrock 2556, cleared to Dublin, Brooksman Park, 1 Alpha departure, Squawk 4463.
1163 or 4463? We're cleared to Dublin via the Brooksman Park 1 Alpha. Could you please repeat the squawk for Shamrock 2556?
4463.
4463 for Shamrock 2556, thanks. 4. He didn't tell us that it was correct. But...
Flyer 790 Charlie, be ready for engine start. Stand number 8.
Flyer 790 Charlie, still approved. Report ready to taxi.
Start approved. Chloe, when
the uniform November 601.
And Flyer 790 Charlie, what's the departure frequency?
Leicester.
Flyer 790 Charlie, City Tower will come on shortly, but I don't know
Uniform
the frequency
Papa
for that.
6.
So at the moment, you'll be contacting London Control 134.125.
Rodal.
Okay, thanks. 134.125, Flyer 790 Charlie.
134125. Just gonna get that set in for us, guys. To Rodal. After Rodal, we're taking the Uniform Lima 28. And then after that, we'll hop over to Leldo. Lima Echo, Lima Delta Oscar. And then the Mike 145. Over to Bagso. Bravo Alpha Golf Sierra Oscar. Then over to our arrival, the Bagso 1 Kilo 4. Let's have a look. ILS runway 34. Where is it? Oh, that was the departure. Sorry. ILS runway 28. The LAPMO transition. Let me just make that affirmative.
London City ground. Could we have a visual check again for Easy 2005?
Easy 2005, City ground, readability 5.
Okay, so right now I'm just looking up on the charts which runway would be best from our arrival, and that runway is runway ILS 416 with the Kerav transition. So that is all good now. So if you look over here, I was changing the approach. So you can see there's a VOR approach, and then there's also an RNAV. There are approaches for everything, but it's the ILS 16 that goes directly off our arrival, which I've now taken. But we will be allocated that, but that is just for reference. Okay, so that's all sorted. Our fuel pumps can now come on, and our left AFT one, that is, and APU is now going over to the start position. Dome light, we can hit over to bright.
Station calling second.
And logo light on, anti-collision light on. 340. We're going to fasten seatbelt signs on. Cabin crew are advised. Let's have a look.
point Echo Flyers for 9 search on.
Okay. We can now give a welcome to the captain. From the captain, sorry. Retract the air stairs. When this light here lights up, we can hop over to our APU generators. Okay. Light has come on. APU bleed on. Left pack, right pack over to the auto. I cannot speak right now. I am streaming. Isolation valve, auto. Let's have a look. Electrics 1 on. Yeah, that's all set so far. We can flick all of our fuel pumps on now. We hop over to our AVI tab. We can disconnect our GPU, yaw damper on. Okay. Did not mean to do that. We have an aircraft inside of us that we are unable to actually see. For I think it's a CRJ, so we don't have that. A CRJ is a different type of aircraft.
Flyer 790 Charlie, contact London Control
132.
125.
Contact London Control 124, 125.
VNAV, LNAV, armed. London City. Our initial heading is 273 degrees. And our initial altitude is 3,000. Max 200 knots. And it's the Brookman's Park VOR 1175. Okay, all set. Let's. Well, we actually don't need push and start. We can just request startup. Let's have a look. Make sure everything is set. Anyone else in chat? Nope. Okay, so Shamrock 2556 ready for start.
Shamrock 2556, start approved, report ready, taxi.
Startup approved, and we'll report and ready for taxi. Shamrock 2556. Okay, so we come up here. We can left pack, right pack off, recirculation fans off. Engine number 2 over to the ground position. Someone has an open mic on frequency. Okay, engine number 2 starting up. Flaps 5. Now extending. Okay, cool. Good start on engine number 2. Taxi light and runway turn off lights can now come on. Logo light off. Wing lights on. Okie dokie.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
I'm gonna mute my mic for a second as there are people in the background right now. Also brake RTO. Okay, cool. So, someone's got stuck mic again. Feels bad. Engine start switches and generators are on. Okay. We don't need push and start, and probes can come on. Checking APU off, APU bleed off. Checking crossfeed, bright dim, bright off. Auto throttles re-engage. Shamrock 2556, we're ready for taxi.
Shamrock 2556, taxi holding point echo.
All taxis holding point echo, Shamrock 2556. Okay, cool. So let's get up charts. Where are we? Holding point echo is behind us, so we can.
Shamrock 2556, you've somehow gone the wrong way. Please hold your position.
Shamrock 2556, we're turning around without crashing into the aircraft behind us. Sorry about that. We'll hold position there as he's told us. As we couldn't just turn around there because I don't actually know where this CRJ is. So, I didn't want to crash into him, so I just made sure that we went long. But still, he can, yeah. Shamrock 2556, do we have permission to turn around and taxi to Echo?
Shamrock 2556, please taxi on the point echo.
Will do, Shamrock 2556, holding point echo. Okay, cool. Guys, I'm not a bad pilot, I just had to turn around without crashing into the unseeable CRJ. Fine, taxiing to... Okay, cool. Give it a bit of oomph. You're a bad pilot. Oh, thanks, Ben. Love to see it.
Shamrock 2556, contact London Control 134.125.
134.125, bye bye. Am I gonna crash into this guy at my wings? Bad taxiing on my point, guys. Sorry. London Control, good day. Shamrock 2556, taxiing to holding point Echo at London City.
Shamrock 2556, enter backtrack lineup runway 27, report ready for departure.
We will enter backtrack and we'll report when ready for departure. Shamrock 2556, thanks. Okay, cool. You should do a stream early in the morning, do a really long flight. Most people like to watch the playback though, so they just watch the landings. It's a bit boring for people, so that's why I keep doing short flights.
Flight 790 Charlie, climb flight level 120.
So what if you don't know what a backtrack is?
Level 120.
It's where you taxi along the runway, get to the end of it,
London Control, Speedbird 348.
and then look, let me just show you. Sorry, I keep hitting the mic. I'm sorry. So it's here, the holding point. So we need to come down, and then loop back round. Then we'll tell him when we're ready.
Say again, climb to...
Climb flight level 130.
130, Speedbird 348.
Landing lights on, runway turn off, taxi off, engine start switch is continuous. Go guys, ready for departure. Okay, so we turn off here.
348 kilo, redirect Midhurst.
Direct midbound for 348 kilo.
Flyer 790 Charlie, climb flight level 150.
Climb level 150. 790 Charlie.
Hello, Shaw, good afternoon. Spirit 7 Papa Whiskey with you, 7 for flight level 21 to flight level 180. Spirit 7 Papa Whiskey, London Control, good afternoon, roger.
Oof, that was a bit heavy. Okay. So, you stop here, and then we'll call him up and say that we are ready.
London Control, good afternoon. Easy 802 with you, flight level 150.
Easy 802 London Control, roger, descend flight level 140.
Going to check crossfit.
Descend 140, easy 802.
Flight 790 Charlie, climb flight level 190.
Direct to flight 190 for Flyer 790 Charlie.
Shamrock 2556 ready for departure, runway 27. Shamrock 2556 ready for departure, runway 27.
Shamrock 2556, surface wind variable at 2 knots, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, we'll copy the winds. Shamrock 2556. Okay. Clock started, throttles a bit above 40, seeing as it will glitch out otherwise. Stable. Toga. Let's go.
2348 kilo, climb flight level 170.
Downward pressure.
Fly 790 Charlie 10.
Airspeed is alive. 80 knots. Gonna be a tight one, guys.
V1
rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive rate, gear up. Stable.
400.
400.
1000.
1000.
Good afternoon, London Control.
Flaps position 2.
7 on the heading 155.
SHL 77 London Control, roger.
1000 to go.
Easy 802, resuming navigation direct Midhurst.
Oh, navigation direct Midhurst, easy 802.
Fly 790 Charlie, before you're heading to London 132.6.
Reporting to 132.6, Flyer 790 Charlie, bye.
Okay, cool. Autopilot engaged.
Flight level 80, level by Biggin.
Cabin crew are advised that we are in the air and we are stable.
Start level 7 Papa Whiskey. Affirm, descend flight level 80, level by Biggin. Flight level 80, level by Biggin.
Flaps clean.
EG802, descend flight level 100.
Auto brake off, gear up and off.
Do you still want us to keep the 290 knots and above EG802?
Hey firm, brake brakes through 348 kilo, contact London 132.6. Through 348 kilo, contact London 132.6. 132.6, 348
Wait, cool,
kilo.
we're all good. Sorry guys, I wasn't looking in chat.
Good afternoon, EG809.
Hello again.
Gatwick past 5,000 feet.
Glad to see you streaming again. You are the best young pilot I've ever seen in my life. Don't let those put you down. No, thank you. Are you using autopilot 1 or 2? Autopilot 1. But if there's an issue, then we will go into autopilot 2.
77, resume own navigation direct Midhurst.
All navigation direct Midhurst, ASA Shell 77.
Rock 2556, contact London, frequency 119.775.
119.775, bye bye. Subscription. And that is... I missed it! No! Okay, Streamlabs. No, I missed it. Ah! Come on, quick. It's highly appreciated, the subscription. Thank you so much. Let's have a look. Block Shotter, hello. Welcome to the stream. I do hope you enjoy these streams. Yeah. I hope you do enjoy the streams. If you want to know anything about the channel, the description or exclamation mark specs, exclamation mark gear, and chat. Thank you so much for the subscription, it's highly appreciated.
Degrees, 4 knots.
Thank you.
Shamrock 2556 Brooklands Park 1 Alpha 3000 feet.
Shamrock 2556, London, hello to you. Squawk ident, climb now, flight level 140.
Squawk ident, climb now, flight level 140, Shamrock 2556. We're climbing to 140. Thank you so much for the subscription. Just finished your solo flight today in the Cessna 172. Congratulations, man. Was this in real life or was this in X-Plane? Because they're both an achievement in X-Plane and in real life. So approaching the Brooklands Park VO1. In real life, cool, man. That is an achievement and a half. Wow. That congratulations, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. No, there's no need to thank me. It's a big thing to fly solo.
Was it 69, climb flight level 80.
Climbing level 80 with 69, thank you.
Oh my, yeah, because they can actually see. Sorry guys, I'm just muting the microphone so we don't get any background noises. This microphone picks up a lot of background noise, so. Okay, so what we can get set now, we have an hour left, but we can still get the ILS set up. So this is always fun. So first of all, step 1 is to tag all of the different charts that we need. So we've now got all of the charts, and if we look on this chart right here, we can see the ILS DME is at a course heading of 160, which we have now set right there. So we're going to set that on both. 160, and the ILS frequency is 115.5. So on ILS 115.50, and then if we come down here as well, 115.50. Then if we go on to 111.50, sorry about that. 111.50. Okay, cool. Let's go on to VOR, and that was slick. 1149er. 11490. So on one we can have the VOR first, one we can have the ILS first, just to make sure that that is all set.
Climbing 150 with F69. Shamrock 2556, contact London 132.6, bye bye.
1326, bye bye.
With F69 for London 132.6, bye bye. Climbing London 132.6 with F69 for export service, good day.
Let's have a listen.
London Control, good afternoon, Speedbird 264 Bravo 1364150.
264 Bravo London, thank you, climb flight level 280.
280, Speedbird 264 Bravo. London, good afternoon with S69, climbing 150 to Rattler.
S69 London, thank you, climb flight level 350.
Climbing level 350 with S69.
Shamrock 2556, holding flight level 140.
Shamrock 2556 London, thank you, climb flight level 230.
230, thanks, Shamrock 2556. I've...
1000, contact Amsterdam 125750.
Yeah, same, I recognise this guy's voice. I'm pretty sure we've had him before.
Speedbird 731 with you.
Let's have a look. So what are we on?
731 London, thank you. VATSIM
1326.
Descend flight level 130 to be level at Tel2.
Yeah, Tom Buick. Yeah, I've definitely had him before.
161 go for arrival for.
Okay, so if we come over here and look at our approach, it's a short approach. Bagso 1 kilo, I think it is. Let's have a look down here. Arrival Bagso 1 kilo. Roger that. So, oh yeah, it might have been. So we go from Bagso, then we just take a little right turn. So, as you can see over here, let's overlay it. Overlay, not that.
KM 1000 London.
Here. So, this is a short arrival basically. So it's just Bagso 1 kilo to ADSIS, and then we go down to Carav, and then we're straight onto our ILS, and then we have a missed approach. And then we would hold Carav here. Carav is a holding point. So what holding point is where you're like special waypoints where you can just do circles around that waypoint. So if you need to hold over somewhere, like say like an airport, so if we needed to hold, it would more likely be Carav. It wouldn't be Ultag, it would more likely be Carav.
2556, confirm climbing, flight level 230.
Sorry about that, VNAV settings weren't set, but we are now climbing to 230.
Thank you.
London Control, a very good afternoon. Hope you're having a lovely day. This is Tom Jet 262.
I have the altitude set and I put in the FMC 230.
London, thank you, on the heading, climb flight level 250.
After 250, Tom Jet 260, thank you.
Jet 262, caution, similar call sign on frequency.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. So let's go back into our charts. So we know that at Kerav, we need to be at 230 knots at 6,000. So that's what we're aiming for. And then if you go into our ILS charts, we know that it's 3,000 feet our platform altitude. So the platform altitude is when you hit this point here, Garty, you have to be at that height, and then you'll get glide slope. So at this point, if you're at 3,000 feet, glide slope will be on your line.
Bravo, climb flight level 350.
So if we look over at our overlaid chart, we can see that this chart covers all of these different arrivals, but it has to be 200. Flight level 340, Shamrock 2556. Okay. So, sorry about that, I just had to put the thing in.
Line flight level 230.
340, gonna have to put that in the FMC. Cool, cool, cool. Sorry guys, I'm just inputting this into the FMC. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so it needs to be 250 knots below 10,000 feet, flight level 100. So that's more or less the rule overall. So, if you look where we are now, we're over Cambridge, more or less, and then it's just a nice continuous turn, basically. So we need to look out for which arrival they take us on. It's either going to be the Bagso, the Boyne, the Nimat, the Olapo, or the Olapo. So, yeah, that is briefing done.
180 at Max 1 ready, speed 319. Jet 5 Charlie Quebec.
Landing lights off, fastest seatbelt signs over to auto.
160 for Raptor, 5 Charlie Quebec. I'm Jet 5 Charlie Quebec, speed 280 knots or less. 280.
See Daisy. Yeah, engine start switches auto. Anti-collision lights off. And position, strobe and steady can go over to auto position. Cool, cool, cool. We're all set. Now we can go back into chat. How was your day? My day was great. This guy comes as record Korean. Trash mic? No, this mic is very good. It's good for your money as well. It was, I'm pretty sure it was £40. But the quality is insane. We do have a compressor and a limiter and stuff on it. So usually I hit
Delta 32, contact London 134125. 134-125.
So like I usually hit the microphone because it's, I mean the whole room is spacious, but obviously I've got to get to the mouse and then like I can just hit it. So we've got a limiter so it doesn't go above a certain level, and compressor so that the small things go quiet and the loud things are
133.7.
133.7. Bye bye, thanks.
Bye bye. Rider 1279, nothing further, monitor 122.8.
There is also a noise gate, so if I go too quiet like this, then as soon as I bring it up here, you can hear me. London Control, good afternoon, Shamrock 2556 with you, climbing through flight level 270 for 340.
Shamrock 2556, hello, proceed direct to Leldo, continue climb flight level 340.
We will proceed direct to Leldo and we will continue our flight, our climb, sorry, Shamrock 2556. Yeah, that was a bit, yes, that was gnarly. Okay, so we know now what I'm going to do. Hopefully this will work. This doesn't usually work, but still. Is Leldo in here? Actually, no, never mind. Leldo's not in there, seeing as it's something. It's like a waypoint that isn't an actual waypoint that I've inputted. Never mind. Disconnect, please, rather than pause. Yeah, it is Shamrock 2556. Shamrock 2556. I think it's saying that, I think his things are like saying that we've paused, because we haven't paused.
Right, I think 105 degrees.
105 degrees, runner 8994.
I think I'll be back soon. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, thanks again, Blockshotter, for the subscription. I'm just looking at Streamlabs, so I have a little window open with all notifications that come through. So, someone subscribes, someone donates, someone buys merch, even though we don't have it. We can't do it in Navigraph.
Thousand to go.
Yeah. Let's have a look at this view. Oh my gosh, look at that. Tell you what, X-Plane, insane. This is absolutely incredible. Bit hazy. You can't actually see the ground but stuff. No, we've gone direct to the waypoint.
One control, run at P1 Delta Whiskey requesting descent.
Runner 31 Delta Whiskey, when ready, descent flight level 230, level by Lamso.
Descent for level 230 to be level by Lamso, runner 31 Delta Whiskey.
Tightness. Where's the level? Didn't actually think it would be this long of a flight. I don't think, yeah, there's no ATC, but that's fine.
1080, leave my airspace.
ATC's gonna fine. Typical. Oh, that is typical. Actually, apparently there's tower. Oh, he's just come on as well, so we've got tower. That's good, that's good, that's good. Wait, am I? No, I'm not the only person coming. So if you don't know what I'm looking at, guys, there is an application called VATSIM. Right, this is what it looks like, and it's a map of VATSIM. So if you look over here, we can zoom in. We can see Echo Golf Kilo Kilo, which is Gatwick, and we can see that it has ground and ATIS on 134.225 for ATIS and 121.8 for ground. We also have Gatwick approach and departure 126.82. We can also see where I am, Shamrock 2556, from London City going over to Dublin, and we can see our flight details. It has our route here. It has our true airspeed 451 knots, which is more or less the same. Altitude 32,668. That's on the same QNH as back in London City, so it won't be exactly the same. We're on IFR. We're in a 737-800 light, cruising altitude 34,000 feet. We've flown 85 nautical miles. We've got 187, and it tells us that we're airborne. So this application is really handy. So every time before I stream, me and the moderators go on something called Parsec, so they can actually see my screen. And I share this window, so then we negotiate where we're going to fly from and fly to. So today we were saying, oh, so London City has London Control, which is this big thing, Echo Golf Tango, London control with all of these different, what's going on in the chat? All of these different London controls, and I have chat here. Hello, Alistair or Chikuti. Can I still call you Chikuti? I kind of got used to it. You are, is that Jet 2 1907 Chanex? I think it is anyway. So this is what I see as well. Hello, Caden. I see this. So I can see all your names and stuff in chat. But anyway, you can see in Manchester there's Delivery Ground and Atis, which is all good. And in Dublin we've got Atis and Tower that have just come on for 8 minutes, as you can see. Yeah, so this is a really handy tool, and all of these black marks here, like dark marks, are all just different flights. Like, look how many flights are going out. Let's have a look.
Ryder 8 Golf Whiskey, you back with me?
Where are you flying? Because I should be able to see you.
Thank you very much. You can continue.
Where? I've never had to search for anyone. Oh wait, I think, wait. Lights. No, not this. And then we just scroll down until we get. Here. Echo X-Ray 1907, Alistair Chikuti, call Innsbruck to Newcastle. Let's have a look at your flight details. UK 1 time online 51 minutes. You've flown 146 miles and you have got 529 left. Have a safe flight. Yeah, so that's VATSIM. Plane 737. This is the Aer Lingus livery. Oh, look at that! Look at that!
London Center, good evening. Lufthansa 418 Heavy with you, flight number 32.
Lufthansa 418, hello, squawk 0531.
Squawk 0531, Lufthansa 418 Heavy.
It's the tail.
Ryder 31 Delta Whiskey, you're leaving my airspace, I'm afraid. My tuning comp on 22 flight.
Government things. Hello, Ryan. And yeah, this is a nice looking plane. This livery is good as well. The if you just look up Aer Lingus Zibo 737, it's the first livery that comes up. If anyone's interested, tonight around about 6:30 PM. Well, tonight from 5 to 8, we're doing the VATSIM event from Liverpool over to Palma de Mallorca. So we like doing events because they give you more of like a realistic experience. Because usually, if we were to just do normal flights, there aren't that many people that are actually going in and out of the airports, unless you're going to like JFK or Heathrow, Gatwick, or places like that. So when you have events, at least like 15 people will do the event as well. So you have 15 people at that airport, and you have 15 more people with you that need to be controlled. So it's a lot more exciting, and there's full ATC coverage throughout the whole flight. So you're never on Unicom when you're in one of these events. So guys, if you want to hop along, join me. I know Flight Deck to Sim is doing it as well. Another popular streamer, Broadsword01, an actual live guy in real life that flies a 737. So many people do enjoy doing it. and
Right,
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Whiskey, level 250.
Sounds like 418 identified. Continue as filed.
We could do Jet 2. Chanex. So we maybe Jet 2.
2556, report ready for descent.
We can descend whenever, so yeah, we're ready for descent. Shamrock 2556.
Shamrock 2556, thank you. Descent flight level 290 degrees. 290.
We will descend to flight level 290, Shamrock 2556.
Good evening, Chunday Golf with you, Ryzen direct Pole Hill, climbing, flight level 290, flight level 340.
Okay, let's
Chunday
descend.
Golf, hello, proceed direct to Ribble and continue to climb flight level 340.
See Daisy.
Or Chunday Golf, climbing 340.
Okay, cool. Descending. Faster seatbelt signs can come on. And we're just going to do a quick passenger brief. We can do cruising. And our PA system, descent. Cool. Nice. Long fly. I don't know. Link to this plane, the Zebo. I will link actually right now the Zebo and the Shamrock livery. Yeah, we have updated the Zebo to the most recent, so that is all fun. It's got like good new rain animations and things like that. So it looks so much more realistic. Be right back. I will see you in a bit, Caden. So that is for the Aer Lingus livery, and this is the Zebo. Vivid Sky. Chakoti, since you haven't seen us in stream, we've got new clouds, new effects, new haze, new everything. So basically the game looks so much more realistic, which is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and it's all free. So yeah, at the end of the stream, and before we start the next stream, I will make a little command for Nightbot. If you put exclamation mark plugins, it will be a list of all the plugins that we have. So that will be fun. Those are two different links, by the way, the top one and the bottom one. So it's the Aer Lingus livery, which looks like this.
I do not hear you,
Shamrock 2556, contact Scottish now 118.775, bye-bye.
Scottish 118775, bye-bye. 18. Oh, yeah.
1074, I don't know why he's giving you that, because that's rubbish. So if you want, you can climb, when you reconnect your flight planners come back in as 330, so if you want, you can climb 33. You can take 330 to Amsterdam.
Okay, we'll take 330 down to the 104.
Roger, it's climb level 280 for now. I have to move to the next sector to get higher.
Oh yeah, sure. We will climb 280 to the 104.
Shamrock 2556, we have recently descent to flight level 290.
Shamrock 2556, Scottish Control, hello, descend flight level 200.
Flight level 200, Shamrock 2556. Cool.
Scottish Control, hello, Vidrøs 72 activity, inbound Akoko, flight level 240.
Wider 72 X-ray, contact London Control 133.
So what I'm doing
London Control 133.
is I've input the altitude he has set me, and 200, and then I press this level change thing. Usually when you do vertical speed, if you do a high vertical speed, then it'll affect your, like, everything about, like, your speed, like, all of this different stuff. However, when you do level change, it descends at a rate that will keep your speed to this required speed. So if I go now over to 200, we're going to input that in the FMC. So this is the legs page, so it tells us all of these different waypoints and airways and stuff like that, and it has a speed and like an altitude. So then you can change the altitudes to like instructed by ATC. So say that it's like you need to descend to flight level 200, you can either do level change, which I prefer, or type in 200 and then the plane will descend you. So yeah, very cool and very effective. Yeah, I sometimes do both. I will see you soon, Danny. Bye bye. Don't know. We've been in the air for 33 minutes. That's not too bad. Yeah, we don't really need anything else.
Bravo Foxtrot, descend to flight level 80. Flight level 80, run Air 5, Bravo Fox. This is Ryzen 6 to flight bearer Alpha 16 to Alpha 1. Bravo 6 Golf Mike, London, Scottish Control, roger.
So if we look back on our charts, guys, this is a mute button for stuff, yeah. That's how I mute my microphone. But we have the UK, obviously, big left-hand curve, and we're coming into Leldo, or yeah, here, I think, somewhere near that. And then we have our arrival. Let's overlay the chart. So we have our arrival, and then we come round into our ILS approach, which should work, seeing as we've updated the Zebo, so we should not have any issues. But if we look on our approach, we have 590 as minimums.
Contact London Control 133.7.
Okay, cool. And then platform altitude 3000. We have already established that. And it is 160, so that is why the course that we have is 160. So we have done the landing briefing extremely early. I just wanted to make sure. But if you don't know, this is Navigraph. You can pin all different charts at the bottom, and this is just telling me. So my initial altitude is 273 until we turn, and everything is basically, that's how it works. So all I usually have is the airport, the departure charts, the arrival, the localizer and ILS, and then the airport charts for my arrival. Which I haven't found anything else that I need, but yeah, sometimes you need other stuff, so then you can just look it up very easily and efficiently with Navigraph. Very great plugin. Yes, you do have to pay. Navigraph is the only payware element I have in X-Plane, and it is the most worth it.
Chinook 2556, no for the ATC now, Unicom 122.8.
122.8, bye bye. Okay, cool. Over to Unicom, so we can talk without having to be worried about anything. I forgot what I was going. Unicom is a place where you can contact the people around you. So you will hear me say when we're flying, I will say the destination we're going to in traffic, and that alerts all of the other aircraft that are coming into these certain airports. So say now I would say Dublin traffic, we are descending to flight level 100, so they know where we are in accordance to them. So yeah, so you go onto Unicom when you have no ATC left, basically. That is how it all works. And yeah, so we're coming in quite shortly into our arrival. Let's have a look. VNAV. So it's saying that we need to go to 180, so we'll go to 180. We should start a descent now. If I was smart. Okay, cool, so now we're descending. Should see the plane start to descend. A very high FPS actually, look at that. 50 constant, that is mad. Insane. Look at those clouds, they're absolutely amazing. I am back. Hello Caden, hello again. Yeah, so the only payware thing that I haven't explained is Navigraph, and it is the most useful thing you would ever spend €7 a month on. Like €7 a month in pounds is about £5. And so yeah, more or less something like that. And you get moving maps, so you know where you are. Like a map, you get charts with with your actual plane on. You get FMC data, so you're on the newest air rack, which means you're on the newest version of the FMC, so you know that you're up to date with all of your waypoints, capabilities and stuff. So your flight plan can never be invalid because you know that it's compatible with the newest air rack and like newest data for the FMC. So it is the most useful thing. Like I used to navigate through airports without actually knowing where I was. So the amount of times, if you look on some of my old streams, they'll be like, where are you going? I'll be like, oh yeah, sorry, I just got a bit lost. Now I never do that. When we were taxiing this morning, I didn't get lost. I had to turn around, but because I don't have CRJs in my CSL packages that I need to actually install, then I didn't know where he was. So I had to turn around a bit like longer, and then I can come back, and then the guy understood that, so that was fine. But it's the most useful thing, like incredible, absolutely incredible. So Dublin traffic, Shamrock 2556, we have just descended down to flight level 180. Okay, so do we CRJ is obviously a plane, and it's the CSL package are the like different models of aircraft. So say that you'll see when I'm like on the ground somewhere like Gatwick, you'll see a bunch of other aircraft. I had to download those actual files so that I could see them. So because I don't have a CRJ file or like a somewhere else like that looks insane. Look at that water. It also comes with improved water, Vivid Sky does. But anyway, I'm going off topic. They're all CSL packages, all freeware, so that's fine, and it just makes them look like good. You don't want the stock Squawk Box ones. If someone has a payware plane, then I can still see their models, because when you download the CSL package, it downloads every airliner and most prop planes and most other stuff. So that's why we don't have a CRJ. I just need to download separately. But it might not be a CRJ. It might be something else that I don't have, like a Cessna Caravan. I know I don't have in the CSL packages. But it doesn't matter if their plane is payware or freeware, because even if I don't have their plane, it's not actually through X-Plane. It's just a plugin, so it's just injected into X-Plane. So I can go straight through them, whereas if it was actually in X-Plane, if I crashed into them, I would crash and die. So we're going to go down to 100. So we know that, well, I've been watching the analytics of the page, and it's saying that after we live stream, we don't get that many people on live, but then afterwards, people view in to watch like the takeoff and landing. Like I can see when people start the video, or when people spend most of their time. So I know when you've skipped to a certain point. So that's fine. I don't mind. Like if you want to see the takeoff and landing, you want to see the takeoff and landing. Like I do that with some streamers that I watch. But so if you do have any questions or things like that, just put them in the comments below, because we read all of them. We will respond. Like as soon as we get a comment, we respond to it. It might not be like instant, but it'll be like as soon as we can. So if you have any questions or anything, put it in chat here, or if you're not on the stream, then put it in the comments, and we will make sure to answer and do our best. So yeah, just thought I would just say that. Heavenly. Look at that. I'll tell you what, like all of the plugins you can get with X-Plane, this is all freeware. Can I just like say that? This is all free. And it's looking this good. Like look at that. Like, yeah, £50, 50 British UK pounds. And that is, it's a lot for a, it's not really, for a flight simulator, it's middle. Yeah, like to be able to get this, like this amount of clarity and to make it look this realistic is insane. All of the audio equipment that we use as well. So this microphone isn't free, obviously. This yoke, these rudder pedals and stuff, they're not free. But let's have a look. So all of the audio software that we have, so we use something called Voice Meter, Potato, which is like a virtual mixer. So this mute button that you can see over here, up at this top right, when I speak after I've hit it, but now you can hear me. So this just takes my microphone off the bus for OBS. So I'm streaming it to moderators directly over internet, so then they can hear exactly what's going on in the stream, so they know if something sounds weird. And wait, can we just take a minute to look at this water? Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is insane. Okay, sorry, but it's just a virtual mixer basically that allows us to like get all the levels right and everything. We also use something called, I don't know how to pronounce it, Cantabile, and it's Carbide, and it's a it's Vibe. It's like an audio software that allows you to use effects. Yeah, you can use plugins and stuff for Voice Meter. So this microphone has a compressor, noise gate, limiter, and we've also got a limiter for audio for VATSIM, so when it goes a bit too loud it will never go above a certain level, which is all cool. We need to descend down to 3,000, it's telling us now, so I'm happy to do that. Shamrock 2556 double in traffic. We are descending down to flight level 030, 3,000 feet, and we will use the QNH. Okay, and another thing of VATSIM, you can see the METAR, so you always know what the QNH is. So, oh, I think I minimized. You just can't minimize VATSIM. Like, you have to actually close it fully, otherwise it goes into a weird thing. But anyway, so METAR, and it is QNH 1017. So we're going out of standard 1017 hectopascals. Yeah, this is very exciting. It didn't go to 3,000 from the FMC because this MCP altitude I didn't have set to that. So you have to set it to the individual altitudes when you're descending, because then I don't actually know why. I should probably look into it, but you just have to set the MCP altitude and then it allows you to descend. So That's when you're ascending. I don't know about descending, but still. Okay, so this is actually a nice approach. You can see Dublin, you can see that reflection. I'm telling you what, this looks amazing. Can we just take a minute to just like, oh, if I didn't know better, I would think that that's real. Vivid Sky. Hats off to Vivid Sky. I highly recommend them. Like, I don't even care. They are the best freeware. Like, look at that. Look at that. That whole skyline and all of these clouds enhancements and the water just looks insane. Yeah, just everything. And all of like the little reflections you see, this little yellow spot, that is what it would actually look like, seeing as the sun is reflecting over here. Yeah, absolutely insane. Absolutely incredible. Okay, so we need to arm our spoilers. We're below 10,000, so our landing lights are coming on. Logo lights on, engine start switches over to continuous. Oh, whoa. See that? See that? I just went red. Look at that. Whew. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit too overexcited here. We may as well turn on, because why not? You don't actually physically need it, but if it improves visibility, then flaps up. We haven't reached flaps up speed yet. So we're going down to 175 with flaps 1, and then we'll introduce flaps 2 and flaps 3 soon. Flaps 2, flaps 3, flaps 5, sorry. It doesn't go flaps 1, flaps 2. I think it does an Airbus. It might do. I think so. Recall, and let's check over on the FO side. Yep. Life is good. Okay. So if we go over here, 126, final approach. And we get to 4 DME, so I'm going to press the fix button. And if I go over to here, I can see runway 16. Copy that, paste it here, and we need /4. So we get a little circle around it, which you can see here, and that's when we need to put our gear down. Yes. I'm going to introduce a little bit of vertical speed myself, seeing as we weren't descending very quickly, because we need to make sure that we are descending it to the correct. Yes, so I'm making sure that we are 100% at 3,000 feet. So for the, like, we don't go under, we don't go over. We need to make sure that we're at 3,000 feet so we can pick up glide slope. Yes, so we're going over to 155 knots. I'm just slowly reducing because I want to be quite slow on this approach. Yes. If you want to know who I'm talking to, I've got moderators speaking to me directly into my ears. You can't hear them, but I can. So if you hear me saying stuff without like it having any purpose, that is why, because I'm actually speaking to someone. I'm not insane, you know. I might be a little bit insane. I've done the checklist. I just don't say checklist, I should say checklist. I've manually tuned it. Yeah. 1115, 1115. Runway heading, yes, 160 here. 160 there. So yeah, just like that, like as I was speaking to someone, I am actually speaking to someone. Flaps 15. We are paranoid, well I mean, because we've been having ILS issues where the ILS has been taking us off course. Like we've been and ahhing about getting new planes, but we're sticking with the Zevo, because then it's no point in giving up, because then if it is bad, then obviously I'll look into it, because I don't want other people to spend money on or whatever, but yeah, because we need to sort it out if something's wrong, which may mean a whole new copy of X-Plane, but hopefully it doesn't go down to that. I'm hoping it doesn't. Init ref 126, just gonna remember that. $145, $140 actually, why not? Actually, are we then? Okay, so we will make sure to flaps 25, sorry about that. We'll make sure to we're gonna get onto the ground frequency actually, 1186. 1186. Cool. Then once we have established on localizer, we can call him up. Because when you have tower and not approach, you contact tower as soon as you're established. And yeah, basically. That's okay, so localizer is coming live. We're gonna arm localizer so that when it gets to this dot here, yeah, so we're just following oh, okay, we're on localizer now. So it's gonna take us left. Come on. Can we put praying emojis in chat, please? Please. Praying emojis. We need to pray. No one's gonna put anything in chat, just watch. Shamrock 2556 established for runway 16 on localizer.
Shamrock 2556, good afternoon. Next time, please check the ATIS since runway 28 is active, but
oh mad, yeah.
winds 310 degrees, 7 knots, runway 16, clear to land.
Sorry about that, but we're clear to land runway 16. Oh yeah, I forgot. It should be runway 28, but he's allowed us to land at this runway. Which was a rookie mistake for me, but still. Yeah, which we should have done, but that's fine. Okay. 126, flaps 30. Glide slope, we're arming approach, and like right about now, yep, so we picked up approach. It dips us a bit forward. When we hit this line, 4 DME gear will go down. Just gonna make sure, yep, we are armed. $2,500 gear down. That is the gear down horn. Yeah, that's basically saying you've got too many flaps. You're like too low. You need to put gear down. 3 green. Let's have a look. 6 green. Okay, airport charts. That's. It's not letting me look on airport charts for some reason. I have to. Yeah, I need to restart Navigraph. Quick.
Request taxi Ryanair 3 Papa Quebec.
Ryanair 3 Papa Quebec, taxi link 4, Hotel 1, left onto runway 16.
Something is going on with Navigraph.
Correction, apologies. Taxi link 4, Hotel 1, hold short, runway 1634.
Link 4, hold Hotel 1 for left on runway 16.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. It's look.
Yeah, just hold short of runway 16 for now. There is a traffic landing on that, so yeah, just hold short of that.
Yeah, that's me.
Roger, we'll just hold short Ryanair 3 Papa Quebec.
Yep. Okay, my airplane doing it a little bit early this time. Just so that we can make sure that we're more lined up. Yes, I just need to call him up saying that our Navigraph charts are having a few issues. So we will request taxi where he tells us second left, first left, or whatever.
1,000. 1,000 feet,
Stabilized.
stabilized.
Missed approach altitude.
Approaching minimums.
Okay, just holding Pappies right now, going off of glide slope, seeing as it's saying we need to be very low, but then it would say on the Pappies that we're too low. So I'm just holding Pappies.
500.
Minimums continuing. It should have said
400.
minimums there, but it didn't. Okay, just currently adjusting
300.
ourselves. And
Okay, Dublin Tower is now closing. Please use the charts next time. Thanks for flying into Dublin. Bye bye.
okay, yeah, a bit windy.
Flight slow. 100.
We're a bit high.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Oops. No, we're not gonna bounce. I'm gonna go around. Going around.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Back over to Unicom. For some reason Toga didn't work, but still. Sorry guys. Tower's gone, yeah, we're on Unicom. No. But if it's a greaser, then... Yeah, I should have followed glide slope, but the thing is it was taking us too low. We need to make sure that 122 decimal 8. Shamrock 2556, we went around and we are taking the standard missed approach for runway 16. Yes, it's oh no, because charts have just gone. Okay, this is going to be a bit dodgy. Yeah. I've rebooted it twice. Background processes. Okay, so we're just gonna keep this, yeah, heading. Barely. I mean, we could if you want to.
Ryanair 9 Whiskey November, taxi runway 28 for departure at Dublin.
No, because that guy's landing. Shamrock 2556, we're currently more or less flying overhead 28, so when we've cleared, we will notify you.
Roger, Ryanair 9 Whiskey November.
On 6, yeah. What was that? Let me have a look. Oh, I see Navigraph. Bye. Hey guys, okay, so what I've done is I have basically remapped it again using Navigraph so that it takes us background. So if you use LNav now, it will take us background like it did last time, and then we can just go on approach from there. Sorry about this, runway 16, we're not going to take 28 because it would need a lot of mid-air, like, changing and stuff. This is actually kind of good that we had to go around. So then maybe now, after we've landed and taxied, it will be time to switch over to Liverpool, and then we can do the event from Liverpool.
November, lining up runway 28 at Dublin.
Roger that. Shamrock 2556, we are cleared from runway 28, so you can take off whenever. Okay, so we're going to take a left here. We can go 180. Actually, no. Actually, we're gonna go 200 just because. Shamrock 2556 taking left base to then take a further left for runway 16. So that's the guy that's taken off or whatever. So we're basically set to re-land again. Been in the air for an hour 7 now, almost an hour 8. Descending shortly. You're going into Newcastle, right? Are you Jet 2? I want to know if Echo X-Ray Sierra is Jet 2. Chanex. Okay, cool. I'm Jet 2. Okay, cool. Good that we could go. Good luck on your landing, Chikuti. Hopefully it'll be better than ours. Look at that guy out there. Yes, the only reason we messed up the landing so we could watch the sunset again. Insane. Good luck on yours too. Oh, that is insane. Oh my gosh. No. Yeah, okay, wait, give me a sec. So we need to go squawk box. Go here. Data output. Go print screen, print screen, print screen. So we do 3. That's fine. Box show who's online. Boom, boom. Okay, cool. That is insane. 40. Look at how realistic all of these instruments look though. There's nothing that looks fake about them. No, the radio, the minimums is now up here. Underneath altitude. Radio 567, so it used to be below localizer, but it's not anymore. Superman logo. Apart from this stupid little thing here. I've done the landing checklist before. I mean, hello to the 4 people. We've had to go around due to stupid piloting from yours truly. But yeah, we're gonna make sure that this is butter. Yes. Or apparently, as the moderator just told me in my ear, he will then, if it's not butter, he will leave and yeah, go moderate for someone else. It's fun. Oh yeah, thanks. Apparently he's just being honest. I do love the way that the stream looks. Professional. The landings are good. Most of the time. I've had one butter. It was minus 60 feet per minute, which was mad. On stream, that is. I've had like 20 in real life, but still. Yeah.
1,000 to go.
I don't have to. It's from 3,500 to 3,000. They're not going to really care. Because they shouldn't be within like 4,000 feet of us anyway. Dublin. Sorry, so he just asked me where were we. Oh no, it was just like Dublin. Where did you think we were? I love having high FPS. I'll tell you what's. It would look better with ortho. I'll tell you what's weird though. The fact that I get more FPS when I'm outside of the plane than I do when I'm in the plane. I guess there are more instruments in the plane, but then you got all of this scenery around here. Oh, it's a road! It's the road streetlights that is. But you can even see all the individual cars. Yeah, like all of this has to be rendered. All of this. Mhm. Yeah. Okay, unable cruise altitude. We haven't input one, but that's fine. Entered. No, because I think I messed up there. No, now it's ruined the Superman logo. That is sad. Absolutely disgraceful. Okay, we should pick up localizers soon. I'm going to arm it. Moment of truth again. 7 likes. Thank you to the people that have liked it. Welcome to the 4 people. Can we get a fingers crossed in chat, please? That we don't have to go around again because we don't have enough fuel still, but yeah. No, mine's just gone back from 4 now to 1. What? Okay, I'm gonna arm approach now. Yep. Glide slope is alive. 150 knots. Flaps 15. Shamrock 2556. Fully established ILS descending with the glide path to runway 16. I had gear down. Oh, mad. 3 green, let's have a look up here. 6 green. Let's reduce to final approach speed. Yeah, auto brake max. Because that's technically when we're meant to have gear down. Like, you're meant to have it down by 4 DME. No, it has to be down by 4 DME. Yeah. Yeah, you just shouldn't be after. Auto brake max, as I've said, just because we need to stop on the runway. Helpful. Oh yeah, we have charts there. Nope. Yeah. Taxi and runway turn-off lights can come on. That's the only thing that I can see that's not. We can check the crossfeed again. Bright dim, bright off. 1,000 feet, stabilized, missed approach altitude set. I said that in perfect sync. Okay, sorry. Flaps 30 and that is. He's fine.
Approaching minimums.
It didn't say minimums last time. Minimums, continuing. May as well re-put minimums like around here.
500.
Yeah, it's a low approach.
400. Approaching minimums.
Again.
300. Minimums.
Minimums, continuing. My airplane.
200.
200. Let's go, guys. I don't know if anyone's watching, but still.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
I can't. Ah! Go down, go down, go down.
10.
Let's go. Full toe brakes. I floated that too much. Okay, yeah, we got it.
80 knots.
80 knots. 60 stow reverses. That was a bit dodgy. Welcome to doubling, guys. With that, I think I'm just not good on short runways, realistically. Life lesson, okay. Flaps coming clean. Well, yeah, realistically, I have only been flying for 3 months. Still sick. I'm joking. Okay, taking this left turn here. We can disconnect from VATSIM. Flaps up. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at this replay. Bye bye, Caden. Let's analyze this landing. So it was a steep, gosh. So yeah, okay, there. I didn't pull back too hard. I didn't close the throttles. Okay. Still a nice landing though. Look at how quickly I shot though. Not shot, I stopped. But yeah. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream and then we will be back and doing the VATSIM event. 8 minutes time. So I will see you guys in a bit.